Hey guys, how's it going? It's Spitfire with another video. I just wanted to show you guys today a little bit of my tiny little basement shop. Give you a little tour of what I got here. It's not much, it's jammed in here, and just give you a little idea of what's going on here. I know guys like looking at shop videos, so what the hell, let's do one for me. So I'm gonna grab the camera and I'll take you around. Alright. Whoop. Let me crank down here. You can look there and see there's pretty much a big chunk of my shop, but let's turn off to the side here. So I just got this stuff set up. So this is my whole shop down in my basement is approximately, I don't know, 12 by 12 in a little room down in my basement. And what I got here is, I finally got this guy set up. Here's my little 9-inch south bend, 9A, the 4.5 foot bed and the taper attachment, all that good stuff. One thing I did notice with this guy was when I went to mount it on my little bench here, I'll zoom out, my rod for my tensioner was too long, because the previous mounting that was on it was on a big 1-inch thick plywood. So I ended up making some new, well, I made one. This was the length that here's the old one. You can see the length difference. So I made this guy, and then like an idiot, when I went to thread it, I threaded it right hand, the way it's supposed to be, and it's supposed to be a reverse thread. So that's how much I had to shorten it up, about 2.5 inches or so. So now I got it on my bench here and it works great. And I have used it only for a few things so far. I've done I do a lot of Hornady overall length cases modifications, and I usually do it on my big lathe, but I ended up doing it on this lathe the other day and it worked out great. So that's that guy. Everybody, you can see I got videos on it. Oop. So in the drawer of junk here, oh my god, once you get a hernia pulling it out, it's usually not that bad. But I got miscellaneous junk in here, drill bits, random scrap aluminum, receiver jig, brass, a bunch of drill bits, all extremely organized as you can see. A bunch of carbide bits I got when I bought a lathe. There's probably 100 or 200 of them in there. And look at this. Couple receiver blanks. One of these days I'm going to get around to making those. That's about it in there. A bunch of tooling I got with my little 9A. Underneath I got a little wash tank, a couple motors. This is kind of cool. I got this bench for free actually because I needed something for my little mill there. And I got it, and it must have been an old woodworking bench or whatever, utility bench, but it's got this Acme thread on it and this whole thing pops out. And then let's see, over here you can lock the bottom in too, so I can, if I ever need to, I can clamp stuff on there. It's a good hacksaw holder at the moment. Cruise over here, random junk on my bench. I just moved this stuff around the other day, so I have yet to get it organized. Alright, I give up. There's my little Rustnock mini mill, and this is not your average run-of-the-mill mini mill. If you've seen I got a few other videos on it, but it's actually a made for laboratories and R&D type stuff. It's a precision mini mill, and they're not cheap. They cost about $3,000 to $3,500. You can still buy them new. I got this one on a deal when I bought a lathe. The lady that had it was getting rid of a bunch of stuff out of an estate, and I got a hell of a deal on this thing, and I'm so glad I got it. But it's got true, like I said, don't mind the mess, it's got true X and Y axis on there, and a cheap Chinese vise that I have yet to replace, and that's a nice little guy. The only issue, when I threw my lathe up here, I figured, well, I only got so much room, so I'll stick this guy in the end and hope I got enough room there to work on everything. Random bench I had some crap on that I just got rid of. My Logan 11-inch, 11 by 36, 922. It's a nice lathe. It's got a little wear on it, but it's a nice machine. Got my buck chuck on there. Adjust true, that thing's awesome. I got a temporary back plate on here that I kind of jerry rigged, but I gotta get a actual, I think this is tool steel or some type of hard stainless on there. But I gotta get that replaced with an actual cast iron, but it's running pretty damn true right now. Bunch of tools on my thing that I don't want there. I've yet to build a thing back there. Here's my little splash guard. I made a video on this, like 6 people watched it, but I got some little aluminum brackets down there clamped onto my chip tray, and this thing is held up by those, and it actually works really nice. I like it because I can just pop it out of there, I can slide it over, it's really nice. It's just a sheet of stainless. Keeps crap from flying on the wall. Lathe parts, random lathe parts, my awesome trash can that I love. Reminds me of my elementary school days. I got that at a thrift store. Junk TV I need to fix. Oh, never looked under here. Oop. There's a 10-inch Ward lathe that I have sitting under there. Oops. Just a headstock in the bed. Extra chuck. I'll take this out of here. Oh, hernia. All my lathe parts. Some of my lathe parts are my Logan. Some random crap on the floor there. Alright. Miscellaneous stuff, cleaning, oils, whatever. If you guys have seen all my reloading stuff, most of my reloading stuff, I got 4 other totes back stuffed away. Dyes, powder, bullets, reloaded ammo, miscellaneous stuff down on the bottom there, who knows. Reloading manuals, all sorts of good stuff in there. To think all the money I spent on those bullets, it's crazy. $50 for a box of burgers. Oh well. A couple rifles stashed in the corner that I built. A bunch of random stuff. My bench, nothing fancy. Ongoing project rifle that I've yet to finish ever. Bunch of random crap. These are kind of cool. I don't know if they make these anymore, but I like these things. Mount them on my bench. You can kind of stick them where you want them. They're just cheap lights. Find them at a thrift store. And they work pretty good. And it's just switched on my bench. Bunch of random stuff. Old planer, I love that thing. I don't know. Honing stone. Bits. Random stuff. Receiver. Torches. Typical stuff on a bench. I don't know. Barrel. And underneath, got my roll air compressor. That thing's awesome. A few random projects, tools, a bench is a necessity. And my Delta shaper. So let's back up here a little bit. So that's about it, guys. That's what I'm working with here. Not a whole hell of a lot. I back up a little more. Look at that. Whole lot of no space. See my lighting, my cool cheap can lights that I made. They work really well. Got a bunch of lights up in the ceiling too. So here we go, let's back out here again. So there's not much to my shop here. I mean, like I said, most of my stuff I do, I'm a hobby guy. I like doing gunsmithing and stuff, so crank it up. Crank it up. Alright. So there we go. That's the whole thing in one whole shebang there. Yeah. So if you like my videos, please subscribe, please like, please share, comment, whatever. I don't have a ton of stuff to work with here, but I try to work with what I got and what I can, and I need pretty much, I shouldn't say that. The stuff that I need to do, I usually have the stuff for, so I don't have a ton of tools, but I have the stuff I need to do. to get the stuff I need to do done. Does that make sense? All right. So anyways, that's my little shop. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Not much, but I can do quite a bit. So until next time, see you guys later. Stay safe.